Hey, you Wisconsin wine guy. Yes, I'm not in my normal studio. I've been hearing that a lot. Wait, what's up with your background, man? Well, your Wisconsin wine guy's on the road. Sometimes I am on the road doing things and I can't be in my regular studio doing wine reviews. And believe it or not, this is going to be a pretty busy time for me. So it's wine season. It's spring. Right? It's spring, so it's wine season again. You have fall wine season, you got spring wine season. And you can't say summer wine season because the summer season is part of the spring season until we get back to fall. Because in the fall is when a lot of wineries are releasing some of their wines that they have bottled up and they're aging or bottling. Some of the wines that are still in the tanks that from the previous vintage. Right? All right, so now we are sampling spring wines. It's time to party and time to pick up those wines for your patio parties. Here we go. So now, you can see this, but for those who are new, these are wines you can find wherever you shop for wine. Liquor store, grocery store, some wine shops, sometimes big box stores, you can find these wines. Walmart, Target, Costco, you can find these wines, right? What I do, because these wines are overlooked, you'll come across a lot of people who are reviewing wines and talking about wine and trying to get you to buy wines up here. But everybody can't buy wines up here, right? There's a wine, I like to say this, there's a palate for every wine and a wine for every palate. Everybody's not drinking wine here. Some people are drinking wines down here. When I say right here, I'm only talking about price point. I'm not talking about quality. I'm talking about price point, okay? So, don't let anyone tell you that your wine is junk. As long as you have a good wine that has the four components in balance, and most importantly, if it tastes good to you, it's a diamond in the rough. That's what matters. Let's get to it. So, I taste these wines, give you my opinion. If Miss Thumb Rating says some thumbs up, says, hey, I recommend that wine. It's pretty solid. 3/4. I always share this with my friends. Halfway. Woo! Something about that wine was off, and I can't put my finger on it. You know what? Sometimes I can't even explain it, but that's okay. But it didn't work for me. Doesn't make it a bad wine. Maybe you can explain it better. Tell me. Tell all of us who are watching these videos what you thought about the wine. Thumbs down? That's done. So, Oliver Vineyards. Oliver Vineyards out of Bloomington, Indiana. Yes, they make wine in Indiana. Not just these wines, but other wines as well. But, Oliver Wines is a very well-known brand that you can find almost anywhere. Oliver Winery, Oliver Vineyard. Now, you can look back at some of my other videos, and I would link that video to here. It was the Oliver Vineyards Apple Spice that I did around. I try to do. I did it twice or 3 times around the holiday season, Christmas time, Thanksgiving, Christmas time. That's when it's released. It's a seasonal wine. The apple spice. You do a peach spice as well, but the apple spice, in my opinion, is the best. That's Oliver Wineries. I'll link it up. So, and it tastes like apple. It's called apple pie, and it actually tastes like apple pie. And I think it'll make a great mulled wine. Warm that wine up. You got your mulled wine. Everything's right there. It's a good wine. But Oliver Winery, their winery do things. They do make wines or produce wines with just grapes or grape varietals themselves. But they also their niche is like working with fruit and blending fruit with grapes. And I think they do a good job with that. And we're going to find out with these 3 wines. Oliver Winery, which I've done the cherry Moscato before, I believe. These wines are non-vintage, but I've done the cherry Moscato before. But that's just a favorite of mine, so I thought I'd do it again, put it in the mix. We have blueberry Moscato. I've done the blueberry Moscato before too. And I'm going to put it in the mix and taste it. But here is the latest. The latest. Why is that bottle smaller? How funny is that? Here's the latest. The latest is Melon Mint Moscato. All these are Moscatos, but melon, watermelon, mint, and Moscato. Yeah, wait till we get to that one. But I'm going to taste these. They also have a lemon as well that's new to the market. Made with real fruit, so you have the Moscato grape, but then you have some real fruit juice blended into it. So let's give it a taste. All right? Woo! I can even see, when I popped this, I don't know if you heard the pop, but when I popped this, I saw the water, the mist of wine in the air. This is going to be the cherry. And I'll tell you what I like about it. Again, these are non-vintage, but you know what? I like to try to taste for consistency on the wines. That's important to me. Here we go. Listen. Haley's Corker. Get yourself a Haley's Corker. The link is down below in the description. Haley's Corker. Keeping the wines fresh for me. Now we're going to pour the blueberry. Okay? Now, believe it or not, it actually looks like the fruit. Here's the cherry, light cherry. Here's the blueberry. You have some blueberry wines where it's just like, like deep blue. Okay? Watermelon, mint. Okay, I cheated. I opened this early just to take another taste. But it did, had the fizz too. But I opened it earlier. So we're coming in at alcohol, 8.9% here. 8.9% here. 6.8. Let me look again. Oh, 6.9. Uh-oh. So, 6.8, 6.9, 6.8. Correction. All right, that's when we look at alcohol. You can find these in the price range of on sale for maybe $6.99 to regular price of $10.99, maybe $11.99. Okay, that's the price range. But fun wines, Moscato wines with a little bit of bubbles, fizz to it, So let's give it a taste. I'm gonna go down the line. I have the watermelon last, Let's go down the line. I want to make sure that the other wines are consistent because I very much enjoyed the cherry. There we go. Wow. Wow, that's delicious. Wow. Montmorency cherry. Wow. What I like about that, now some because of the fruit content, and because of residual sugar can be a little bit sweeter, but I like about this because it has a nice, and I like about all the wines that I've tasted from Oliver Vineyard so far, fruit mixed with grape, is that there's a balance to it. Nice balance. They're not overly sweet. Everyone's palate's going to be different. But for my palate, I thought the balance was nice. Now, I wasn't a huge fan of the blueberry, but I want to give it a try again. Here we go. The first blueberry I had, I think, if I have a review, it was okay, but I don't think I was a real big fan of it. Again, I don't look back at the videos before I do the current reviews. All right, there you have it. So let's taste the blueberry. Again, similar. You get that accent of the fruit. You got the Moscato taste, bringing that citrus. Same with the cherry. You know it's cherry. You know it's blueberry. Sometimes the blueberry wines can be overpowering, even if it's a blend with something else. I thought the balance was really nice with this one. And sometimes you can pop the cork on a blueberry wine and smell it. It has that blueberry nasty funk to it. That's not here. Good job. So again, with these two, I wanted to just go back and taste them and review them, make sure they're consistent. So they are consistent. I'm not going to rate them. They're non-vintage. Can't go wrong with those. But the new to the market, new to my palate is going to be the watermelon and mint. Here we go. Does it smell like watermelon? Ooh, it has a nice herbaceous smell to it. That rolls into mint. Ooh, melon, mint, melon, mint. One more time. Melon, mint. But then the mint becomes, once you identify with the mint, it comes through. If you like mint, you'll like the nose on this. Oh my. But it definitely has that, fresh picked out of the garden, fresh clipped mint nose to it. But it's not overpowering. It's very well blended in with the rest of the wine. Now, let's give it a taste. Okay. Again, you have that fizz from the Moscato. The melon takes care of the mid palate. That finish is going to be a subtle, for me, as a subtle hit on the mint, but I know the mint is there. And that's what I tasted, the mint. So I think it's pretty nice. But here's the thing. How many margarita drinkers out there? I am. Let's shift this like that. The Oliver Winery Melon Mint Moscato. Your favorite Blanco tequila. You could do vodka, but your favorite Blanco tequila. On the rocks with this is a hit. You got your own wine margarita. If you want to do it on the rocks, it'd be great. You want to do it as with crushed ice, that'd be great too. But there you have it right here. It has all those elements. This will make a great cocktail mixer. I can still taste the mint in the melon. Has a good finish on it too. Wow. So, the Moscato, the cherry and the blueberry, we're not going to rate those. It's consistent. That's what's important to me. It's consistent. Especially the cherry is consistent. I don't remember what I said about the blueberry, but I like the blueberry this time. But the melon mint, it's one of those things that I find that when I sample it to people, they either like it or they don't like it. And it's because of the mint. If you like mint, it's cool. If you don't like mint, then it's not cool. But for me, because I totally see the future on this one from my own drinking, I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up because this will make a great wine cocktail. It's great on its own. But patio pounder, if you like the combination, but it's definitely going to make a great wine cocktail. Thumbs up on the Oliver Vineyards Melon Mint Moscato. There you have it. I'm going to put the link in for these two. Into Wisconsin Wine, guys, saying to you as always, I need to give us some more. I should have had some tequila out here and mix this up right away, right? Let your palate be the guide when selecting your wine, and I'm going to see you next time. It's starting to get dark now, so this is starting to get dark now, so my lighting is going away. So we'll see you next time. Ciao!